Hey guys, we are here with Brix. So Brix just started training with us this morning, and I wanted to get some before video of his training before we get going into some stuff with him. So what I really wanted to show everybody is how we start off working on loose leash pulling. Okay, so as you can see, he is a very big puller. He came in wearing a retractable leash, which any trainer will tell you is a really an effective tool. So a retractable leash gives you no control over having that communication line with your dog. So if you want to have a loose leash with your dog, you have to teach them that you only get to move forward when there is a loose leash. He never gets to move forward if there's solid tension. So what everybody tends to do right now is, because he's strong, they move with the pull, right? You go, like, he starts moving, you go with him, right? When in fact, you want to plant your feet, and we're going to do what we call the lawnmower, right? So he gets to the end of the leash, I'm going to pop and pull him a little bit towards me and then release that tension. Okay? So we're going to do this every single time we go outside to use the bathroom. Good boy. To use the bathroom, he's going to get these pops. This is just how I take my dogs out with every single dog. So I want to make sure that he knows he can have some freedom, especially in the grass. I really don't try to, especially in the beginning, get a dog to heel in the grass, because grass retains scent. Concrete doesn't. So it's a lot easier to teach your dog how to behave. There's a lot less scent when you're working on concrete. So when I'm in the grass and we're simply just using the bathroom, I let them move forward. I let them kind of walk around. They don't have to be next to me. They can be in front of me, but they never get to do that, right? So even if I'm staying still, you can see I pop and release, and he's learning how to be on a loose slip with me. Now, another thing I really want to show you. So Brix is a great example of this. He sees my cat. Right, so Brix is a great example of why having placement of your slip lead correctly is so important. Brix, hey Brix, come here, Buffett, good boy. Right, so I'm stepping on my leash. That's another good trick. You don't have to have all of your weight put onto your hands, especially when you have a really strong dog. So you want to make sure that your leash is positioned properly. It needs to be, okay. So it needs to be positioned under his chin, right at the base of his skull and right behind his ears. And then that silver loop is going to stay in the center with that little line on his nose, right? So look at the difference, right? And this is just 2 fingers worth of pressure. This is very light, okay? He goes into that sit position, and that pressure releases. So he's never done this with me before. This is literally the first time he's done any type of pressure and release with me. So that's a great example to show you how quick the dog can pick up. But it has to be positioned properly. If you're just doing it on the pressure, if you're just doing it on their trachea, off. Brix. This is difficult with one hand and filming our first lesson. All right, so I'm going to hold steady. Brix. Good boy. Good. All right, so that's the first time he's done this, and he's got to figure out, why is it on? Because I'm too hyper. Why does it turn off? Because I calmed down. Right. Okay, so that's a great example. I'm not going to do too much more with him. Again, grass is really difficult. Hard to do it with one hand, especially on our first lesson. I don't have any treats with me. I was just taking him out to potty and wanted to grab a quick video for you to show you guys that that's basically how we're going to start off working with him, and then we'll build up as we go. But these are the kind of things that you're going to do with him once he gets home. Practicing the lawnmower. I'm going to teach you how your slip lead is going to be like a traffic light. You're going to have a red light, a yellow light, and a green light. And we're also going to explain how you're going to use this now as a communication device, not just a tether. So stay tuned, follow along, watch the rest of Brix's progress. He will be with us for the next 3 weeks or so while he practices and works on all of his basic obedience. We're going to make sure that he can take walks with his mama, and he can calm down a little bit. Right now he's kind of just 100% of the time, so we want to be able to give him a chance to relax and calm down and stuff. So we're excited to work with Brix and get him so that he can be a little bit more comfortable and his mom can be able to work with him better. So stay tuned, and we look forward to working with you. Have a good one.